this is Tam from Emerging Creatively Tutorials, and today I wanted to show you my journal slash to-do book. I find that my daily day-to-day tasks and routine are a lot more fun if I make them more fun. So instead of just a to-do list maybe on a sticky note or a plain piece of paper, I have this cool book and I decorate it up and make it colorful and happy and cheerful and add little things into it, little embellishments, some ribbons and tags and cards and stuff. So I wanted to show you a few pages and kind of how I use this. First I wanted to show you the book I actually use. It's called EcoJot. When I first got one of these years ago, a store in my town, we have all these cute little boutiques, were selling these books. They're made out of, the paper's all like recycled, and I love the cover. It's like wood. And the size is awesome. I think it has 300 pages in it, and it's nice and thick, and it's 6 by 9, which is really helpful for me because it gives you lots of room. You can go on the website. It's a Canadian company who makes these, if that's what you're drawn to. So they come with all kinds of different covers, and this cover was on here. I did not add it. They do have just the plain wood cover too, I think. And I just added a few stickers, and I took some twine and tied it around just to make it more colorful. And then I just sort of made a couple pages that I just really love when I open up my book. So over here, this is actually a Project Life card. If you have heard of Project Life, it's the Heritage Collection, and I think this might be this card too. And I put one of my favorite quotes over here. They tried to bury us, they didn't know we were seeds. It's a Mexican proverb. And then I put a quote over here from Alice in Wonderland, and it says the adventure begins. I added some other stuff and then a picture. I really wanted to bring more adventure into my life this year, so that is why I added these quotes and tried to really bring adventure into the first page here. Now over here I have another quote, and I love butterflies, a butterfly, that sort of thing. And then I wanted to just tell you, I'm using the bullet journal concept. So basically, I did it wrong this year, so I hope to fix it in my next book, which I'm almost done with this book, so my next book will start very soon. But basically, you make like a table of contents at the beginning, and then you number all of your pages throughout your entire notebook. And then as you add things, you can add a page, that sort of thing. You add the page number and what's there. But what I heard recently, and I did watch the video for the bullet journal, and I will link to it so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about if you haven't heard of a bullet journal before. But I heard somebody else mention, and I don't know if this is actually part of the bullet journal or not concept, but you can make categories, and then as you get to them. So I do a lot of journaling, so you know, I would maybe put journaling, and then I go back to that journaling when I do my scrapbooking. So, you know, maybe I went to Jersey Shore beach trip. So I do this right away, and sometimes I don't get to do the scrapbooking part of it right away. So I can look back and see, oh, page 21, that's when I started journaling. So I can go back and look at that and add that to my scrapbook. So you might want to make different categories. So, you know, journaling for scrapbooking, I don't know, different things. So anyway, the main idea is you have an index and you keep track of everything, and you number all of your pages so that you can refer to it. You can easily go to page 3, which was the Patterson Falls in this case. And then I have a love collage here I can refer back to. My May to-do list. So, and here's some of my, from our trip, journaling. So you can see I add in pictures, I add in all kinds of stuff, some washi tape. I add in cards. I use washi tape as tabs. I might add some ephemera in from my days too. There's a washi tape tab. I do actual journal in my book too. So that's kind of what I do. Okay, and then I wanted to show you my day-to-day. So this is an example of one of my daily to-do lists, and as you can probably hopefully see, I make it colorful and pretty. So up here I have the date and to do, because this book isn't just to do, it's lots of other stuff too. I put quotes and all kinds of stuff in. So I put the date to do, and then usually this will stay open like this all day, and as I work on things I just check them off. I'm also working on my health and tracking stuff, so I have a little thing for my exercise. As I drink water, I cross it off, and I write down my food as I eat it, so I can keep track of all of that, which I obviously haven't done a very good job of that yet today, but I will fill that in when I get done with this video. And everything I want to get done, I just stick on here and cross it off, and it makes it more fun because it's colorful and it's pretty to look at. So that is that. I'll do a weekly and I do monthly as well. This is a sample maybe of a page that I have a quote on here that I love from Mark Twain, and a very rudimentary drawing. Typically I don't do much drawing in this book. I have an art journal that I actually do draw in and paint in and play in and collage in, but sometimes I either will, I know I was away, I was out of town when I saw this quote and I wrote it down, and I had my markers with me and I had this book with me, so I did that, but I did not have paint or anything with me. So this book collects that sort of thing, and I may want to take this quote and do something else with it, but it's in here now and I remember it, and we'll see it. There's other maybe sort of drawings in here, and sometimes I'll put ideas for jewelry making, but I don't often because I have another system for that. But say I read a book and I have things I want to remember, I put it all in here, and then I just go back to my index, and then I fill in, you know, what it is, so I can return to it somewhat quickly. I do have ideas in here, I see, for my my next e-course. I was coming up with ideas. So mostly that's how I use this book, and maybe it will help you. Like I said, it's kind of based on a bullet journal, so I will post a link to the bullet journal so you can see how to do that. Alright, so have a great day. I will talk to you soon.